The top 10 must-visit destinations in Portugal. In southern Europe lies Portugal, a country whose culture is heavily influenced by the surrounding Atlantic. Grilled sardines and salt cod are among the top delicacies in this country. Maybe it's the fine cuisines, or maybe it's the spectacular natural landscapes or ancient architecture that draws hundreds of thousands of tourists to this country each year. Yep, that's right. Portugal is one of the most favorite travel destinations for tourists in all of Europe. Being the oldest country in Europe, it has indeed much to offer in terms of both ancient ruins and architecture as well as fantastic beaches. Portugal might be a tiny country in size, but it has major influences on the world in many aspects. For example, the Portuguese football legend Cristiano Ronaldo is famous throughout the entire world. So is the Portuguese wine and fado music. So without further ado, let's delve deeper into the culture and architecture of this beautiful country. Here are the top 10 must-visit places in Portugal. Number 10. Porto. It seems rather fitting to start this video with one of the most serene and picturesque places in Portugal, Porto. From its gorgeous architecture to the serene waterfront, this city will definitely captivate you at first glance. This beautiful city lies on the river Douro and is dotted with magnificent architecture, dating back to hundreds of years. The city is famous for wine production, the Ribeira, and of course, the notable bell tower. The Iglesia de los Clérigos Catholic Church, indeed a spectacular work of architecture, complete with a tall bell tower. The place is often regarded as the most memorable aspect of Porto, as it can be seen from a long distance. Other major attractions in this city include Museu de Arte Contemporânea de Cervantes, which is a contemporary art museum with intriguing displays, Monument Church of St. Francis, and the elegant Victorian Gardens. Of course, no description of this city would be complete without the mention of Porto Cathedral, which is a religious monument that dates back to the 12th century. Finally, the Luís I Bridge, Livraria Lelo Bookshop, and the Bolsa Palace are also must-visit places here. Number 9. Coimbra. Next on our list is Coimbra, the waterfront city that served as the former capital of this country. This beautiful city is home to many tourist attractions, including the University of Coimbra, ancient ruins, numerous museums, and even a miniature village, complete with a Barbie museum. The historic University of Coimbra alone is the most visited tourist destination in Portugal. With its remarkable Victorian architecture, the university played a key role in advocating higher education in the region. The city is also dotted with many lush, serene gardens, some of which date back to the 19th century. The simplest thing to do in this city is to get lost in the world of historic architecture, grand and magnificent structures, and experience the city to the fullest. Number 8. Lisbon. You probably guessed that the capital city of Portugal, Lisbon, would be on this list. Well, indeed, the description of scenic places in Portugal can't be complete without this city. From the breathtaking hills to the serene coastline, the city is simply amazing. The fado music, delectable seafood, and historic sites are major elements of its culture. Starting from historic monuments, make sure to visit the Belém Tower, the ruins of the castle Castelo de São Jorge, the Gothic monastery, Hieronymos Monastery, and the unique cross-shaped Lisbon Cathedral, which dates back to the 12th century. Apart from the historic sites, the capital of Portugal is also famous for its characteristic 7 hills. Like the name suggests, this is a region of this city comprising 7 mounts, dotted with red-roofed buildings. According to local legends, the 7 hills were formed as a result of the Serpent Queen chasing the mythic Odysseus. Number 7. Óbidos. The small town of Óbidos lies in the Lieira district of Portugal, approximately an hour's drive from the capital of Lisbon. This breathtaking town was the wedding present of the lucky queens of Portugal from the king himself, and it's safe to say that this place is a dream come true for every artist, and perhaps all the to-be brides out there. With magnificent historic monuments and ruins such as Castelo de Castle and the ancient sculpture of Buddha in Balacoa, Buddha Eden, and the Ceramics Museum, this place should be on the list of everyone coming to Portugal. The serene lake, Parque Dom Carlos, is the perfect place to relax, unwind, and just absorb the sheer natural beauty of this city. Also, for those who want to have a little fun, the Praia de Foz de Arlo is perfect. The beach is ideal for swimming and windsurfing, or even just relaxing with a book. Number 6. Aveiro. Set alongside a lagoon, the picturesque city of Aveiro lies on the southwest coast of Portugal. The city is famous for its characteristic canals, dotted with colorful boats, as well as the Art Nouveau buildings. It's often nicknamed the Venice of Portugal, due to this intriguing network of canals that were traditionally used for harvesting seaweed. The Ibero Cathedral is a must-visit place in this city, with its Baroque architectural style and the associated rich history. Also, make sure to pay a visit to the Museum de Arte Nova and the Monastery of Jesus. Aveiro has also its fair share of multiple sandy beaches, dunes, and a lighthouse. Number 5. Sintra. Next on our list is the resort town of Sintra. As the name probably suggests, the town lies on the foothills of the Sintra Mountains. The small town boasts multiple royal retreats, magnificent castles, palaces, and fortresses. Some of these include the Park and National Palace of Peña, Castelo de Moros, Quinta de Regalera, Sintra National Palace, Coelhos National Palace, and Park and Palace of Monasset. Although the thought of visiting so many palaces and royal retreats might sound repetitive and monotonous, it's not. Each and every site in this list is its definition of breathtaking. The architecture, colors, and structure of each place are unique. Sintra also has numerous picturesque beaches. Playa de Adraga and Ursa Beach are definitely among the most popular ones. The Ursa Beach is characterized by intriguing rock formations in various shades. The rocks offer a striking contrast to the clear turquoise waters, which are even more emphasized due to the backdrop. Finally, visit the Cabo de Roca, a coastal viewpoint that offers the most stunning views you will ever witness. Number 4. Évora. The city of Évora lies in the south central of Portugal, the Alentejo region. The city is a heaven for people interested in ancient architecture and ruins, especially that of the Roman era. The city is home to the infamous Chapel of Bones, a medieval church decorated with real bones. Yep, that's right. The interior of the walls is almost exclusively decorated with the bones of approximately 5,000 corpses, which were taken from medieval cemeteries. Apart from this somewhat scary chapel, the ruins of the 1st century temple, the Temple Romano, also lies here. Other historical landmarks include Aqueducto de Agua de Plata, which is a 15th century stone aqueduct. The incredible Renaissance style of architecture, coupled with the ingenuity of the idea, is indeed an important monument in the history of Portugal. Also, make sure to pay a visit to the National Museum of Friar Manuel de Cenaculo and the main square Praça de Geraldo. Number 3. Algarve. After you're done exploring the rich, intriguing history of Portugal, take some time to relax and unwind in the sunny Mediterranean climate of the Algarve. This place lies in the southernmost region of Portugal and is famous for its gorgeous beaches, turquoise blue waters, beautiful landmarks, and of course the most exotic cuisines. The proximity to the Atlantic means that some of the most delicious seafood is available here, from the low-lying cliffs to the sandy coves and the gorgeous whitewashed fishing villages. This place is as exotic as they come. Marina Beach, Praia de Rocha, Valle de Lobo, Praia de Camilo are also some of the most popular beaches in the vicinity. Make sure to visit the spectacular Penalty Caves here. The gorgeous cave has featured beautiful shades of red and brown. Apart from its sheer natural beauty, the seaside cave is famous for the distinctive hole in its roof. Number 2. Azores. This small, autonomous region of Portugal lies in the mid-Atlantic and is famous for its enchanting landscapes, beautiful fishing villages, and of course the spectacular coastline. The place is famous for whale watching, as it's home to over 20 different species of whales, in addition to many dolphins. There are multiple tours here that last a few hours, and we definitely recommend them for a lifetime of memories. The stunning crater lakes and the breathtaking surrounding landscapes are another reason to visit this heavenly place. Number 1. Guimarães. Finally, the last place featured in this video is historical yet the well-preserved city of Guimarães. The place is often rightfully regarded as the birthplace of Portugal, as it is exactly where Alfonso Henriques, the first king of the region, was born. Although it might surprise you, some of the buildings in this place date back to the 10th century, so the city is indeed a dream place for all avid lovers of history and medieval architecture. Make sure to visit the towering royal fortress, the Guimarães Castle, as well as the ruins from ancient settlements, Citana de Barritos, Sanctuary of Penha, Museum Martins Sarmiento, and medieval churches are also characteristic of Guimarães, so do pay a visit to this hidden gem of Portugal. So guys, this was all about this video. Which of these places do you like best? And which ones have you visited or plan to visit? Make sure you drop your answer in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more scenic holiday destinations.